What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Scooter, and I'm back with another lit reaction video. So I knew it was some janky shit going on. I knew it was some janky shit going on with the Mr. Tendernism shit, bro. I knew it. I knew it. I knew they was doing some backdoor shit to my bro. I knew it. I knew it. I don't know exactly what they did, but I know some shit going on. I can feel it. I can feel it. So we about to get into this motherfucking video. We about to break it down. We about to see what's going on. And we ain't gonna speak no much on it. We gonna get straight to it. Want to see the original video? The link will be down below in the description. Without further ado, man, let's do it, man.
It's like water. I splash on your bitch with the water. I feel like I'm 21 Savage. I pull up and fuck.
Wow! Oh my God! I knew something nefarious was going on. I didn't know these folks.
This nigga
This
pumped.
cutthroat.
He
Destination
pumped.
Smokehouse
He
just
pumped.
did the OG Walter Johnson, aka Mr. Tenderism. Absolutely filthy. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you
Bro, you already know
wait,
we're not
go on. Times my weather cases, you can do so on the couch on your first deposit from day one. But I don't think anybody could have predicted how foul, how filthy, how dirty Destination Smokehouse
What
would have done
happened?
Mr. Tenderism.
Talk to me.
So the main issue a lot of people had from day one was when they figured out that the only reason why anybody was coming to the Destination Smokehouse
It's
and
for the
was
black
coming to
dude.
the restaurant was because of Mr. Tenderism, right?
Yeah.
In his viral videos. So when people found out that he was not an owner, people were upset.
And they stopped going,
People
right?
Took to social media damn near looking to cancel and boycott Destination Smokehouse.
Finding out that that Tendernism destination was not black owned was not on my bingo card in 2025. Especially people that talk about, well, me, as somebody that talks about generational trauma and reparations. For everybody saying, I don't see the problem with it. The fact that this man was able to grow a business is exactly what slaves did in this country. We picked cotton, we made the US billions, and then they gave us our freedom, and now we're still fighting for
Who's that?
reparations in 2025, while every other nationality that has ever been wronged in this country has pretty much received some type of reparation.
Y'all owe her an apology. I ain't forget. I know who you are in the comments. I'm going to go back to the original video. You owe her an apology, bruh. Because we called her... Well, I'm telling on myself now, man. All right, but... all right, but y'all called her crazy.
Wait.
A lot of y'all was in my comment section saying, man, bro, stop trying to ruin a good thing for the... Oh, man, go get a job. Because a lot of us fell for the PR
they
interview.
knew it.
During this PR interview, to get the public off their back, they used a whole lot of tricky words to manipulate us into thinking.
And that, hold on. In that interview, you can tell the old man like didn't really want to be in a video or didn't want to say nothing, but he probably already knew what was going on. They just probably got him on some shit where he can't say nothing or he was scared to say something. And then they fired him afterwards, after this interview, which is so crazy. So that make you sound even guilty even more. Like, what's going on? Look how he looking, though. He looked like he already knew, like, what time it was.
They weren't exploiting Walter, that Mr. Tenderism, a.k.a. Walter, was actually an owner, but they didn't
Nigga
just
was never an
outright
owner,
say he's
bro.
an owner. And that's how I knew they were using tricky language to manipulate, because if he was an owner, you would just say he's an owner.
To offer a tip to a
They
business
knew
owner
damn well he
was
wasn't no
crazy.
owner.
That was the other thing too. Is like he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
That's the first time he referenced Walter as an owner. But when they asked him directly, is Walter an owner? Watch how they duck goose it. Watch how they try to use tricky language.
They knew
to
that
get
nigga wasn't no
around it.
owner,
People
bro.
want to know, like, Walt, you're doing so much to help this brand. Do Walter have ownership or equity in
Like shares or
Destination
anything. He ain't
Smokehouse?
had nothing.
Is that something that you can share?
Everybody's business ain't nobody's business. But this is how I put it. And I'm telling you that. It's because it's my business.
Damn, they got my boy working like a slave in there, bro, and not even getting paid. He probably getting paid off his social media, but they probably got cut of that shit too. They probably finessed him into giving them a cut out of his social media money, bro. Like, I feel bad for him, man. I say, you already got your shit going. Start your own restaurant. That's if you got the money, because they probably wasn't paying him. I say, get your shit together, start your own restaurant, and get the fuck out of there. For real. You don't need these people, man. You the face of everything. Without the Tendernism shit, they would not get no goddamn service.
Whatever.
Get up out of there, dog.
That sharing
Well, they already
your
fired you,
business,
so
all
it's
this
lame.
here, we just have destination one in the nation. We on one kick. I can't get on sharing personal how much money or this and that. I'm letting, okay, we cut this dude the chase. He not taking advantage of me. We're going to be here until the end.
And as far as ownership goes, as much as I'll say, because I'm going to respect Walt's privacy, Walt is definitely a part of this business. He is not an
That's
employee.
Cat. We already figured out that was
It
Cat.
would be safe to say that the finances that we have both been able to increase into our bank account since we've been here has been something great for both of us.
Whatever they selling, the OG was buying it, bruh. They sold the OG the dream so cold. The OG was telling us that we start in trouble, that we drama queen.
That's crazy.
That we gotta stop with the narratives, and he was riding with them 100%.
I remember just
Until
like
he
you
got
two,
fired.
The same two people on this podcast right now is the same two people know something about destination. But see, the media just get off and run with the negative stuff, and I tell him all the time, don't be feeding into that negativity, because they ain't not just somebody trying to push, divide and conquer.
We didn't know the truth until today, but when this first dropped, a lot of people began to speculate. Because shortly after this interview, the trademark applications got released. And
Came
we
out,
got
yup,
to
that
see
he didn't
and
have no
witness-
part ownership
Hold
of
on.
the shit.
Destination Smokehouse applied for the Tendernism trademark, even though the Tendernism was started and owned by the OG Walter. But they applied for the trademark under a different name, so we wouldn't know it was them applying. That's when it all kind of hit. Oh, hold on. They told Walter, you know, like he's owner or he has like an ownership stake in Destination Smokehouse. So these slick devils gave the OG Walter, I guess,
That's
stake
crazy.
in the sub company while they was buying up and owning everything under the parent company. So the OG Walter owned nothing.
Restaurant, Destination Smokehouse. But when you check the trademark records, there's a separate company called Diamond Smokehouse who filed subsequent trademarks after attorney Kenneth Harris. And so
What's going on,
inquiring
YouTube?
minds are
Scooter
probably
in the
thinking,
back
well, who
with
is
another
Diamond
big
Smokehouse?
reaction
Because
video.
the white
So
boy
we
we see on
finally
TikTok
got-
with Mr. Walt, Mr. Tendernism, his company is called Destination Smokehouse. But you know, we do thorough research around here. So let's figure out who owns Diamond Smokehouse.
Who own it,
Now,
baby?
when I did my research on the California
They
Secretary
own
of
it,
State
not Mr.
site,
Tendernism.
when you search Diamond Smokehouse, the owner, as you can see below, is Nicholas Yapriman. Okay? Now let's go search for Destination Smokehouse and see, is it the same owner?
Owned by the same person.
All right, so when you pull the formal paperwork for Destination Smokehouse, you can see the name at the top. In the section that says officers, you see the same name, Nicholas Yapirian. So we conclude that Diamond Smokehouse, who filed the trademark for Tendernism, is owned by Nicholas, who also owns Destination Smokehouse. Now,
Like I was saying in the other video, maybe he trademarked it for the Mr. Tendernism guy. But I could be wrong. Or he just trademarked it for himself. And then just try to make it seem like it was the Tendernism guy's trademark. Or he just finessing it because the old man don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. He finessing, basically. That's wrong, bro. That's wrong how they doing my mans, bro. That really is wrong. Like I said, get up out of there, dog. Well, they already fired you, but just start your own shit. Try to see if you can get the trademark back, and go from there.
some statements going around on social media that, hey, Mr. Tendernism actually is a business owner with Nicholas, and he owns a portion of Destination
That
Smokehouse.
nigga don't own
As we can
nothing.
see from the official paperwork, that is not true.
He don't own
Walt,
a
Mr.
goddamn
Tendernism, he's
soul.
not listed on any of the formal paperwork. The only way he would have an ownership interest in the company is if they transferred ownership shares of the corporation
And they not gonna
to
do
him.
that.
Let's get to the update though. Today we found out not only did he not own anything, but he was an employee. And we know he was an employee the entire time because they fired him today.
Yep.
They kicked him to the curb. And now he went home with absolutely nothing after building a multi-million-dollar company.
That's
for these
crazy.
people. Now,
they use you till they can't use you no more, dog. And that's what they was doing the whole time. And that's what people was already saying. And he tried to think that they was friends, and they didn't. They wasn't really friends. Y'all wasn't friends. It was just business, not personal at the end of the day with them. They got rid of you, dog. That's crazy. That's sad, bro. That's sad how they did this, man. They took this nigga whole brand and trademarked it and then moved him out. What's crazy is they probably not even gonna get no business now without him in there. So they just fucked themselves.
We got signs that something was very wrong when Mr. Tenderism started a new Instagram separate from Destination Smokehouse, and he had some subtle messaging within the new Instagram telling people that he's the original and they need to come over and follow him, the original. He made sure to emphasize original and one and only.
Hey, this is official Mr. Tendernism coming to y'all. You know, I just got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tendernism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tendernism original. Not nobody else. The original Tendernism. Booyah.
So get this.
All you gotta do is trademark your shit now.
Tenderism is
Get
in
you some
Texas
labels,
right now.
trademark
He's
your
not even
shit.
in California. Apparently he got fired and sent home. So we learned this from a Texas rapper named Cartel Bo. So after Cartel Bo seen this video, he reached out. And Mr. Tenderism confided in Cartel Bo. Because Cartel Bo is helping Mr. Tenderism get his own restaurant and his own food truck
That's
good.
Already
See? Set up for him.
That's what I'm talking about.
But
Good shit.
Mr. Tenderism revealed to Cartel Bo that not only did he get fired, but they told him if he used Mr. Tenderism, they will sue him.
Hey, man, Texas Tendernism is in full effect, man. Them people did my boy wrong, man. They
Yup,
did our
that's
favor
crazy.
wrong as hell, bro.
What they say? Let's do send me a number and let's connect. We call a little later today and thank you for thinking of me. I hope. We don't want nothing. It's all love. He wants. That's crazy how they did him, bro. That really is, bro.
Bruh. But we not worried about none of that, man, because we already bought the building. We got it down here. We got the barbecue truck down here. So it's connected. However you want to do it. If you want to travel or he want to work straight out his restaurant, he can do it. We've been on the phone.
That's
It's
good
really
shit.
happening,
That's good shit, bro. You see how people be trying to do, man? Hey, that's crazy how people be trying to do people, bro. Like, y'all did not have to use this man, bro. Y'all didn't have to use that man. And then he an elder at that. Y'all shiesty, bro. Y'all couldn't come up with the shit y'all own. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But I'm good. I'm glad that he got his own shit. He got his own stuff going on. Let's do it. Hell yeah.
Man. They exploited him, man. They used him, man. These racist ass white people use to the fullest of what they can get out of him. And the second he stepped away, because he was doing it out the heart,
ain't need him no more.
They trademarked the word tendernism, fired him, and told him if he can't use it no more, we gonna sue him. So we breaking all that. That's dead. We done already trademarked another way to say tenderism. He good. We give him his own restaurant. He ain't gotta pay for nothing. We coming out of pocket for everything. All we ask y'all to do is, man, bless Unc game, man. Go send a couple dollars to Unc, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's get Unc going.
This is a story as old as time. We've seen stories like this play out time after time after time
That's
after
crazy.
time. And Unc been around for a while. Yo, Unc ain't no dummy. Unc is a savvy dude, and they still was able to do it to him. The story of the creative being exploited is an age-old story.
It's a recycle.
Unc had the sauce.
Recycle story,
Unc
bro.
came into a struggling business. They admitted they were struggling. They ain't know where to go.
He turned them
ain't have
niggas
the
up.
direction. Unc came in. He had the recipes. He gave him the recipe. He had the vision. He gave him the vision. He had the business plan. He gave him the business plan. He had the sauce.
He gave them niggas the sauce.
The
And they took it and
creative
ran.
turned it all around. He had the personality. Yo, what did Unc do for the restaurant? He gave them the recipe to make the food good.
He gave them
then
niggas
gave
the
them
sauce.
The personality that blew him up online and then brought in all the foot traffic. He literally created a multi-million-dollar business for them for absolutely nothing, for free. And the minute they felt like they no longer need the creative because they already got the sauce, they already got the recipe, they already got everything. And now Uncle's probably talking about equity and ownership. Say, hey, we don't. I mean, it's too late. Like, you already gave up everything, bro. Bye. Now they fired him. Now guess what? He's left with nothing now. They even took his name. Y'all don't even understand how deep that is, man. Man, y'all playing, man. They took his free labor, they took his identity, and they took his creation. So Cartel Bo took to Instagram to send a message to Destination Smokehouse, okay? So Cartel Bo wrote them, and he says, listen, okay, this racist POS used our favorite uncle for all his hard work, exposure, social media marketing, and stole all financial blessings that famous celebrities all over the world came and gave to Mr. Walter Johnson. And the money for themselves trademarked his Tendernism brand and fired him. This is what we need to be fighting. We let every race but our own profit, use, and abuse our culture, our drip, amid our hard work, and racist colonizing POS crap like Destination Smokehouse steal all the profit, keeping us down and down, never being able to get our head above the water. As a black man and a businessman, I am very offended after all the success he brought to the table, and I'm willing to purchase this man an entire restaurant. You gotta applaud this man, bro. Cartel Bo ain't have to do this, man.
He didn't, though.
But he stepped up. We're a community. To me, this right here is what's about. They could steal the sauce, they could steal the name, but they can't steal the culture, man.
Oh, they can't.
You can't imitate culture, bro. You either with us or you not.
Yes, or you against us.
So Cartel Bo would also continue, bro, and he's on their necks, right? He showed proof that him and Unc been talking. Like he tagged Unc. Unc says, send me a number. They connected and they talk. And this is where he got all this information from, okay? He showed them on FaceTime. Now, Cartel Bo has been applying pressure to Tendernism, right? Applying pressure, man. All right, he tagged him and says, take every post of Unc off your page or we gonna flag your page for impersonation. This is the part of the situation that really makes my skin crawl.
He's standing on business.
If there's a way to help Unc,
let's go. Stop playing with that man. Y'all done played too much in his face, and now it's time to take over. And y'all, why would y'all? He gave y'all the sauce, but y'all can never get y'all shit tender like he can. Y'all can never cook like he can. So it's raps. Y'all ain't gonna get no more business. It's over with.
Gotta help Unc.
And that's facts.
This is some nasty work you're about to hear about. They fired Unc, told Unc he can't use his own name, while at the same time they're simultaneously still profiting off of Unc, his likeness, his image, and his name, and Unc can't do nothing about it because they own it? What?
That's okay.
Check this out, man. Check this out, bruh. All right? So here you see Unc, right? Still, if you scroll down, who do you see? They posted this a day ago, right? They posted this video of apparently like them telling people to check out a video they did with Unc a year ago. If you scroll down, all right, you see they're still doing promos with Unc's name and likeness. They're promoting like this product from this company right here called Barbecue Company. They're using Unc likeness to promote this because Unc is the sauce. So they're using this man's name, his likeness, his image to still make a bag still promote others.
I sue them.
When y'all fired him, this like getting fired from that call center, right? And you see they
the fuck out of them.
Copy your voice, and they're using your voice to take AI calls. Or you get fired from Walmart, and you see your name and likeness on a Walmart billboard promoting Walmart as the best company ever. Imagine seeing your name and likeness on a new hire recruiting ad for more people after they fire you. Nasty, nasty, nasty work, man. But the saddest part about this, bruh, and I'll be real, this right here is something we as a community, we gotta look ourselves in the mirror, right? So Unc started a GoFundMe, if you guys don't know, right? So Unc got his little GoFundMe going, right? Now, Unc is only asking for $7,000, right? $7,000. Now, after the community, after TikTok, after Twitter, after Instagram, after all these people told Unc to quit, to leave them folks. We got you, Unc. Unc left. Well, he got fired. Started a GoFundMe asking for $7,000, man. And after about 2 days, he could only raise $403 in non-donations.
That's
man.
crazy. Flock, man, send him some money.
Nasty work. But on his GoFundMe, Unc also confirmed that he was fired after the Keith Lee situation. So Unc says, when food critic Keith Lee visited, national attention surged and many were surprised to learn that Walter was the face of the restaurant, not the owner, igniting conversations about viral fame and ownership. Soon after the spotlight intensified, Walter was ultimately fired from the restaurant he helped make famous. So they fired this man because the public was putting pressure on them to give him equity and ownership, and they didn't want to give him equity and ownership.
That's crazy. Keith Lee
Even
got that
though
man fired.
they came out and said they gave him equity and ownership. This is crazy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. I think it's nasty and it's cold. And I'll be real, Unc only raising $400 after
crazy.
the community told him.
Man, that's crazy that they did that man like that, bro. Like, that really is. It's unfortunate that they fired this man. They use and abuse this guy. It's real unfortunate that they did it. But now you start from the beginning. You got your own restaurant now. Now you show the niggas like, bro, I didn't need y'all. Do your shit and you turn it back up. But that's good shit for shout out to that rapper, bro. That got him his own restaurant and shit, bro. He ain't had to do that. But yeah. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all thoughts are, what y'all think about this situation. That's crazy, man, that they did that though. Well, we seen it. We seen it coming. We seen it. We knew that was happening the whole time, bro. But yeah, though, that was the end of the video. I'm gone, gang.